Hey everybody, here's some helpful information. Check this out.
But let's go ahead and take a look at 2006 versus today, because many in the media say that, hey, home prices are 41% above the 2006 peak. And because of that, they're unaffordable, and we are in housing bubble-like conditions once again. Well, here's what the media forgets. How do customers buy a home? They don't just buy a home based on the home price. Most of the time, they buy a home based on the monthly payment. And while the home price is, of course, a factor, there's other factors at play that you have to take a look at. You can't just look at housing prices in nominal terms from 2006 to today. Of course, you have to also look at incomes as well as interest rates. And when we take a look at interest rates, you can see in 2006, they were above 6%. Today, they're under 3%, or at least right around 3%. So interest rates are actually more than 3% lower today than they were in 2006. But how about incomes? Well, in 2006, average hourly earnings were $20 per hour. Today, they're $31 per hour. So that's a 55% increase from 2006. And this actually includes all wage earners. You could certainly make the argument that people that are actually in your home buying market have had incomes go up at a larger percentage than that. Because, listen, of course, we respect anybody that's out there working, but those that are working maybe at a lower paying job, maybe at a fast food chain, they're probably not going to be representative of those that are in the market to purchase a home, at least yet. So you could argue that incomes are actually rising at a faster pace than 55% from 2006, but let's just go ahead and use this number. If we were to look at a real example, and listen, this is oversimplified, but I want to show you what home price affordability looked like in 2006 compared to today. So if we used a $300,000 home as an example in 2006, and we said that rates were about 6% during that time, and we know they were actually a little bit higher, your monthly principal and interest payment would be $1,800 a month. And let's say this individual, to qualify for this home, had a $6,000 a month household income. And that would mean that their mortgage payment to income would be about 30%, or their front ratio. Well, if we go ahead and take a look at 2021 and home prices, let's use the media's figure of 41% higher. Well, that $300,000 home would be $423,000. But rates are not 6% today. They're closer to 3%. Your monthly principal and interest payment, believe it or not, would actually be lower. It would be $1,783. But how about your income? Remember, incomes have gone up 55%. So that same individual making $6,000 a month would today be making $9,300 a month. Well, guess what that does to your mortgage payment to income ratio here, or your front ratio? It's at 19%. So make sure you use some statistics like this when you're combating some of the stuff out there in the media. The media has been negative on housing and would lead you to believe that there's going to be a housing bubble or housing is dying for the last 8 years. And boy, if any of your customers were scared into believing the media, they would have missed an unbelievable opportunity and an unbelievable wealth creation opportunity out there. So make sure to get some of these facts out there and explain to them that the appreciation that we are seeing today is because of really strong demand demographics, which are going to continue to increase just based on birth rates and individuals turning of age to buy a home, and really tight supply. If you compare the demand to 2006, we have 12 million more households. If you compare the supply, we have 2.5 million less homes for sale. It's no wonder we're seeing such strong appreciation numbers. Why did we see home prices move higher in 2006, and why did we see such demand for housing? It was totally different back then. You had more supply than demand, but what you also had was really widely available credit. You had people that could, for lack of a better term, fog up a mirror and they could be approved for a home. We see much tighter underwriting guidelines today and much healthier mortgages being done. I think our scenario would more look like maybe slowing appreciation over the coming years. We don't want to continue to see 18.6% appreciation because that could be troublesome, but I think we'll continue to see maybe a moderating level of appreciation, but there's a big difference between seeing slower paces of appreciation and seeing price declines. Take care, everybody.